Hi, so it's Phoebe Australia here. Where is 4-year-old toddler Gus Lamont from South Australia, Yunta? Out in the middle of nowhere. I've added some videos for you to have a look.
We just had a little bit of a breakthrough yesterday. We actually found a footprint, which we've identified as a similar to a boot that Gus was wearing when he was last seen.
Wow.
So from that, we've actually called in a person with some specialist skills in tracking, and who's got a bit of a connection with the country up here. So he came in yesterday afternoon and worked throughout the afternoon, and he'll be back here in the field this morning and searching around the area. But look, family, to just prepare them with the fact that Gus has now been gone for 5 days, 86 hours now, and so that the reality of Gus being found alive because he hasn't had any water, food or shelter for that 5 days.
For those of you who aren't from Australia, you can now have a look at the surrounding area in Yunta, South Australia. See how dry, vast land, rough terrain, very, very cold at night. Beautiful country, but for a 4-year-old missing that long, all we can do is pray. So please pray for Gus Lamont all around the world, wherever you are. 4-year-old toddler with big blue eyes, curly blonde hair, last wearing a blue Minions top, went missing on, I think, the grand final night. So that's another story to talk about, isn't it? All the things that were going on when he went missing. But hope and prayers, and ask the Lord to bring him home.
Gus Lamont. The desperate search for a missing 4-year-old boy near Yunta is set to enter a 4th day. Little Gus Lamont was last seen playing in the front yard of his grandparents' property on Saturday night when he vanished without a trace.
A remote family sheep station, now the centre of a major police operation. 4-year-old Gus Lamont was last seen playing happily in the sand at the front of this homestead, now missing for several days.
This poor lad, just 4 years old and very close to the family, and so of course they're devastated. So we're working very closely with the family.
SES crews and police scouring the 60 square kilometre property near Yunta, frantically searching for signs of the little boy.
This is, probably one of the most terrifying circumstances that any parent or guardian can contemplate.
Last seen by his grandmother at 5 o'clock on Saturday night. Police say it's believed the quiet yet adventurous little boy just wandered off.
He normally just stays in the confines of this area, but as you know, who knows what goes through a 4-year-old's mind.
Today, more resources were brought in on the ground, police divers scouring the property's dams, while the police chopper used infrared technology to search from the air. Right now, emergency crews are focusing on a 3-kilometre radius from the homestead, but if nothing is found, they will expand the search further out.
I think every single parent across the state will have in their thoughts and their prayers the family of Gus.
Gus has curly blonde hair and was wearing a Minions t-shirt, a grey sun hat and boots. Police say there's nothing to suggest anything sinister has happened.
The only people that would travel on this road are station owners or people servicing those areas. So there's nothing to suggest that at all.
But there are grave fears for the safety of little Gus, and time is running out. Hannah Ford, 7 News.
And Hannah, it will continue well into the night.
That's right, Rosanna. While the sunlight may be fading, the search will go on. The police helicopter will continue circling this property overnight using the infrared equipment. Police horses and sniffer dogs are on the scene as well, likely to be deployed again tomorrow. Divers too. Well, say there are...
The 4-year-old was last seen
Thanks
playing
for
outside
watching.
his home on the family's
Hit the
vast and
subscribe
isolated
button if you
sheep
liked the
station
video.
near Yunta in the mid-north
Keep
on Saturday
Gus Lamont in
afternoon.
your
A
prayers,
friend speaking
and
on
I'll
behalf
see you
of
on
the
the next
family
one.
says they're shocked and
Bye for now.
devastated.
Gus's absence
watching
is
until the
felt
end.
in all of us, and we miss him more than words can express.
Police and emergency services continue to comb the area, calling in aircraft, trail bikes, dogs, horses, drones and more than 100 personnel searching dams and using infrared technology at night. Police continue to believe he's on the property, but there's been no sign of him.
What we're really trying to find is some type of clue to what direction he was travelling.
Gus was wearing a top like this when he was last seen. He's described as Caucasian with long blonde curly hair. As the desperate hunt stretches on, there's growing concern for the 4-year-old's welfare. But with milder weather conditions, police remain hopeful search crews will find Gus safe and get him medical attention.
We're hoping that he's just crawled up underneath a bush somewhere and just stayed put and just conserving some energy.
His family also hoping for a breakthrough.
We are holding on to hope that he will be found and returned safely.
That hope shared by all on the ground in a remote